Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So I'm back, guys. Yes, I am. It is Tuesday, and it is, right? It's Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday. I don't even know what day it is. It's Wednesday, and it's around 4:45 in the afternoon. I'm coming on because it's time for the What's for Dinner, guys. And I am back. I'm back to tell you all about the wedding. I hope you guys saw the video that I did, a quick video. Thank you, Jerry Ellen, from Cooking with Neighbors. I sent her some pictures, and she just automatically did that for me. Wasn't that beautiful, that little collage video thing? She's the best friend ever. I'm not even kidding you. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you. Go check out her channel, Jerry Ellen with Cooking with Neighbors. Now, I am making today because, let me tell you something, since last week, okay, and here I go. Did you miss me, guys? Fixing my hair, doing all the silly stuff. Since the rehearsal dinner was Saturday, I would say since about Friday, we've been eating, just, leftovers and just, not really home-cooked meals or anything like that. The wedding and the rehearsal dinner, we had good food and all that, and even the wedding, we had great food and all that. But I haven't been cooking, and nothing has been kind of normal for like 2 weeks, before the wedding. So tonight, I am making, because we've been eating yesterday and the day before, we've been eating all leftovers from the rehearsal dinner. We had so much chicken marsala left. We had chicken chow mein that Darren's my son-in-law now. He's my son-in-law, I could say that. His mom, my in-laws. My in-laws! Oh my God, I can say my in-laws now, right? Is that what I say?
Yeah.
Are they my in-laws? No, they're not my in-laws. They're Julie's in-laws, but they're, I guess, in-laws to me too. I don't know, I guess. Anyway, his mom made chicken chow mein, so we just had an enormous amount of food left, guys. We still got food left. The favorite and the best thing that I made at that party was the shrimp Alfredo. Woo! That was amazing. Everything was so good. The chicken marsala came out delicious. The penne alla vodka was so good. But the Alfredo, the shrimp Alfredo was just to die for. So anyway, everything was really, really good at the rehearsal dinner. It was great. It went really well. I didn't forget to film any of it. I even actually brought my iPad, and it was sitting on the table the whole time. Just so much in the moment. Just couldn't pick it up. It just sat there, and I'm sorry, but. I'm gonna try to find some pictures of ask Julie to send me some pictures of the rehearsal dinner, and then I'll insert those. The pictures are just gonna keep coming, like on the videos. I'm gonna throw them into the end of the What's for Dinners or the videos that I do. So I'm probably not gonna do another specific video, but I might of other pictures. Maybe I'll send Jerry Ellen a whole bunch of other ones and have her do a collage of those. I don't know. She did that on her own. I didn't even ask her. It was amazing. I was just sending her pictures on a sneak to show her, and she did that for me. But anyway, yes, as I'm starting to cook, I'm going to talk about everything. I know you guys are anxious to know. Guys, I don't even know how to say that this place that we had Julie's wedding at exceeded our expectations. It was literally a fairy tale. I'm not even kidding. And it rained the whole entire day. And it didn't just rain. Like, it didn't just sprinkle like they said it was going to. A passing shower. No. It was downpours. Downpours. It was so rainy and chilly and kind of a little windy. But it was beautiful. She got beautiful pictures outside when the rain had stopped at one point. She was able to get beautiful pictures, and she was very, very, very upset in the morning because we knew that the garden was out of the question. The garden was out of the question. Oh, I gotta get moving because it's almost 5 o'clock. The garden was out of the question, and she had to make a decision. they asked her, either we're going to have it in the garden or we're going to have it outside. I mean, inside, and we need to know because the man's coming to set up everything. So it wasn't like a wait and see kind of thing. We had to make a decision and stick with it. So it was rough. So Julie, thought to herself, it's been raining already for a long time, a couple of hours now, that everything's going to be muddy. She didn't want to be traipsing around in her dress in the garden, getting her dress all muddy and, for the rest of the night and everything. So she made the decision to have it inside, and it was absolutely beautiful. Okay, it turned out beautiful. It was amazing. It wasn't what she wanted and what she was looking for, but she loved it, and she was very, very, very happy, and it turned out great. So I'm gonna stop for a minute, and then I'll continue. But I want to get the meatloaf going. I'm making meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Nice comfort home cooking meal. It's just me and Bill tonight. Frankie went out, so it's just us. So we're gonna make a little meatloaf now. Let me get my pan out. Guys, let me tell you something. Sunday was the wedding. Monday and Tuesday, I was dead to the world. Yesterday, all I did was veg. I couldn't do nothing. I was exhausted. We just got a pizza pie for dinner. The day, Monday, when we came home, we ate, I don't even remember, I think we had leftovers. Yeah, we had just leftovers or whatever. We just winged it because we were exhausted. I felt like a tractor trailer ran me over between everything beforehand, the rehearsal dinner, and then all the running around during the wedding. There was steps we had to go up sometimes, so I was running around the steps. Just the whole action of the whole wedding, and I was dead to the world. Today I woke up and I felt better. Still was a little bit tired, but today I was able to function. Got up, had to do some stuff, and so I feel a lot better today. So today is the day that I am starting my videos again. So I appreciate you guys hanging out and waiting. I'm trying to find the pan that I need. Oh, it's up here. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get the pan. All right, guys. So let's get going on this meatloaf. Okay. I'm going to only do half of it, which is, it's almost 3 pounds. So I'm going to do half of the meat. Because Billy likes to take this for sandwiches and stuff. So I'll do a little bit more than half. Because we like meatloaf, guys. Even though it's just the two of us. We like it. Alright, the rest I'm going to save for a couple of burgers. We like to eat. Okay. So I have this much left. So probably a little bit more than half. All right. All right, let's get moving. Some pepper. Pepper. I'm going to make good old instant mashed potatoes tonight with good old brown gravy. I'm actually throwing mushrooms in with the... I'm going to throw mushrooms in with the meatloaf and with garlic and oil and let them cook in there with that. Because I feel like mushrooms with it, and that's what we're doing. And I'm going to make, I have some string beans and some asparagus left over that I have to cook. So I'm going to make those. I'm going to put some Italian seasoning in here. Yeah, I'm using this. I think, yeah, we have onion. Got a lot to get going. I have a lot to take care of before I get moving on the holidays. I got to straighten up a lot of things in the kitchen. Just things that I let go from, this is onion powder that I let go, a couple of weeks before the wedding. So, but... now we're going right into the holidays. We're going into, this is garlic, we're going into Thanksgiving. And we're literally, Julie, this year, every other year she'll come to me for Thanksgiving, and then the next year she'll go to her in-laws for Thanksgiving. And so last year she came here because it was supposed to be their year, but they didn't go. I don't know if it was COVID or something was happening. But so they're going this year because they came to us last year, so they're going to them this year. But I have issues. Like I want Julie to be here for Thanksgiving. I want them to be here. So we're gonna have another Thanksgiving on a day before Thanksgiving. I'm gonna make a whole Thanksgiving for all of us, and then when the real Thanksgiving is here, we'll have a little small Thanksgiving. Me, Frankie, and Jenny. You know, a regular Thanksgiving, but it'll be on a smaller level probably. I don't know, probably. You know me. So anyway, yeah. So Thanksgiving, and then getting ready for the Christmas and all that, and just a whole big. If you're new to this channel, guys, you're gonna see the holidays are very kind of crazy. Not crazy. They're very simple, but it's just the stuff that I do is kind of crazy. Not that it's just that I'm very into tradition, and I do all my traditional things, and and all of that. It's fun. It's a great time. So yeah. All right, so let's get an egg. So guys, all I keep seeing in my head, or having in my head, is the music from the wedding. She walked down to putting 2 eggs in. I'm gonna put 2 eggs in. She walked down the aisle to "I Can't Help Falling in Love to You" by Elvis, but it wasn't Elvis. She had a different singer sing it. It was an acoustic one. I don't know, but it was beautiful. It was a lady singing it, and it was absolutely amazing. It was so amazing. And as she walked down the aisle, what happened was me and Billy went down we walked in, and we both separated in the middle at one side of the aisle each. She wanted both of us to walk her down the aisle. So we both went in. Billy stood here, I stood here, and she walked in, and then we took her down the aisle. And as she walked down the aisle, she played "Looks Like We Made It" by Shania Twain. Looks like we made it. Oh my God, guys. It was beautiful. It was like a fairy tale. I can't even tell you how amazing it was. I can't. Let me get the parsley. I know I have fresh parsley here. I have fresh parsley. Where is it? Welcome on yourselves, guys. I'll be right there. Oh, Lord. Oh, shoot. I have chicken cutlets in here. Oh, my God. These friggin' chicken cutlets can still be good. God, where is the friggin' parsley? Oh, here it is. Actually, that's new. Okay. Guys, it was amazing. The ceremony was beautiful. Her ceremony that she chose. She had an officiant, I think you call it. We didn't have a Catholic or Catholic, we're a church, ceremony, whatever. That's what she didn't want that. So she picked her own, verses and all that. It was absolutely beautiful. It was beautiful. I don't even know what to say. It was just beautiful. And the whole thing was like 15, 20 minutes. It was perfect. It was perfect. And then the reception, just, I don't even know what to say. All I know is that the food was amazing. Everything, the venue just exceeded our expectations. I didn't know what to, we thought it was going to be beautiful. We heard about the place and all of that. And, we had word of mouth, and we saw pictures and we heard, but you don't know until you actually have it. It was amazing. The staff, the maitre d', they were, the food was amazing. They were right on everything. I just can't even tell you. It was just a beautiful, beautiful day, and it just turned out exactly how she wanted it, and she was very happy at the end, and it just it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing, and the little things that she did, like she was so thoughtful in everything she did. But that's just my daughter too. She's very, very thoughtful lady, woman, what do you want to call her? Girl. She's 28, almost 28. Beautiful, just beautiful things she did. She, growing up. When my husband and I got married, we were young and we didn't really have a lot of money, and we had a beautiful church wedding, but we didn't have a real reception. We had a dinner, like a 3-course dinner for our close family and friends, and it was beautiful, and we loved it, and it was amazing. But we didn't have the traditional wedding to where you dance with your dad, where you dance to a song together, all of that. We didn't have any of that. And there was a song that my husband and I always played for each other that we absolutely loved since we were together. He was 19 when when we got together. I was 20. I was what? Oh no, he was 19. How old was I? 21 or something. And anyway, we were young, so we didn't have that. So my daughter they got up on the dance floor to do their dance, and the song that my husband and I had that was always meant a lot to us and was our song was Heaven by Bryan Adams. Thinking about our younger days, it was only you and me. We were young and wild and free. If you never heard that song, go listen to it. It's beautiful. It's really a beautiful song. So we're sitting there, and the DJ guy calls them up and says, "Oh, it's time for the dance, for the husband and wife or whatever." And all of a sudden he goes, I thought she was talking to me about the songs, but she wouldn't tell me what song she picked. She wanted it to be a surprise, she said, or something. But I was bugging her, and she said she almost told me, because I was bugging her, because that's me. So she goes, she said, so then all of a sudden the DJ goes, all of a sudden I hear the beginning of the music, and I knew it immediately, and she said, and they said, by Bryan Adams, Heaven. Well, guys, I lost it. All I did was this, and I sat there. I hardly even saw them dance, because all I was doing was bawling my eyes out. That she played that, and she looked right at me. She turned around to me. We have a picture, and I'm gonna find that picture, and I'm gonna insert it. I'm not sure when, but I will insert it. And as she was dancing with Darren on the dance floor, she went like this to me and me and my husband. Like, I got you, like, you know what I mean? Because that's how thoughtful she was, to know that we weren't able to dance to that song, and that was our song, and she played that song for us. Is that amazing? Like, is that the most thoughtfulest thing you've ever heard? I don't know. Maybe I'm biased because she's my daughter, but that was beautiful. That was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. And then she dedicated her bouquet to me, because she said, she just wanted to, and it meant a lot to her to do that, and she didn't want to throw her bouquet, and she wanted to give it to me. So she dedicated it to me, this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bouquet, which the flowers, guys, look at these flowers. This was the bouquet. This isn't even this is the bouquet. Is that gorgeous? Look at that. Could you die? And that was the centerpieces right there. That one. The bouquet is absolutely beautiful. She gave it to me. So what we're going to do is we're gonna dry it. We're gonna dry the flowers, have them professionally dried, and then we're gonna each take some of it. So sweet, guys. I mean, I was just in awe. It was an amazing event. It really was. So I'm putting water in it. I put probably about half a cup. I put a lot of water. If you guys don't know, if you guys are new here, when I make my meatloaf and meatball mixtures, I put a lot of water. It has to be very moist, wet to the touch. That's how I make my meatloaf, because otherwise it's dry. I gotta put a little bit of breadcrumbs, only a little bit, because I put grated cheese. And I don't like my meatloaf or my meatballs mixtures to be very breadcrumby. I like the breadcrumb a little bit, just for flavor and for texture, and to keep it together. You know, but as far as, I don't like it to be all breadcrumbs. So this is Italian style breadcrumbs, so it has Italian stuff in it. Regardless, I put flavor in it, so it doesn't matter. That's about all I'm gonna use. I'm gonna get this going so I can get, my hands are clean. I'm gonna get this in the oven. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smell it, because I could guarantee you it probably doesn't have enough seasoning. I put fresh parsley in it, as you could see as I was chatting away. You know, it just was, we were there from 8:30 in the morning, the ladies, all the girls, and, you know, and they had to do all, you know, we had our makeup done and our hair done, and it was a long day. But it was so worth it. It was so beautiful. She was happy. And that's all that matters. And I'm telling you, it was a whirlwind. It was a whirlwind, but it was beautiful. I'm trying to think what other little details that were in it. It just, I mean, you saw the pictures, guys. It was just a beautiful place, and it was so, I'm gonna put a little bit more onion powder in. It was so magical. Like she was saying, like, Mom, it was like a fairy tale. Like, and it just, everything like came together. Some basil. She just looked like a princess. Like I can't even. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful, and we really enjoyed it. We really enjoyed it. Some more garlic powder, and then I'll just put a little bit more. Did I put it? I didn't even put the Italian seasoning in, so I'm gonna put a little bit of Italian seasoning in it. I put basil, I think. Yeah. So yeah, so it was, and you know, it was hard because like I said, she wanted it in the garden so bad. She wanted the foliage, she wanted all the fall, you know, but the whole thing, like, it was so beautiful, even having it inside where if I showed you one of the pictures that has the arch where the ceremony was, the door, they were big, like, Victorian doors there, and they were clear, so you could see all the foliage, like, you know, and like the pictures that she got, like I said, she was able to still get those pictures in the I just want to put a little bit more water in this. She was able to still get those pictures in, you know, in those beautiful pictures that she wanted in the garden. So beautiful, so beautiful, and it just turned out. And we danced the night away. We had a ball. I'm not kidding. We were just, I even had a couple of drinks, you know, like I probably had one drink the whole night because I sipped it. I had 2 drinks, but I only drank half of each one. But it was so great, guys. You know, it was just, nobody got like crazily wasted, or it was perfect. It was, I can't even believe how perfect it was. It was a perfect night. It really was. So yeah, so it was really exciting, and I'm still like on a little bit of a high from it. Now I don't want to mix this too much because you don't want to over mix your chopped meat, because then it gets tough and it's not going to be good. Okay, it smells pretty just about there. I'm going to put a little bit more Italian seasoning in it. I'm not going to put any more salt, but I am going to put a little bit more grated cheese. And I think I'm going to put some dry parsley in it. Even though I have no parsley in here. All right. Even though I have the fresh parsley, I like the look of, I like the dry parsley in it as well. But if I don't have any in here, I'm not going in the back. So if we don't have it, it's just going to be able to, it's just going to be null and void. That's what it's going to be. Because I'm not going in the back now to get the parsley. So that's fine. Okay, so let's just get this mixed up, get it in the pan, because we got to get this moving and shaking. And to me, it still needs a little bit of moisture. The reason why too I season again too is because as I add the water, I don't want to water the flavors down. So I always add a little bit more after I add water because I don't want it to be tasteless. I don't know, guys, that's just the way I do things. So, some people say, "Oh, Linda, you put too much seasoning in it." You know what? Nobody has ever said to me my food has too much seasoning in it. So here's part. Oh, that was that. Nobody's ever said that to me, so I'm not worried about it. If you guys don't feel comfortable you put in how you like it. You know what I mean? That's the way it is, how you prefer. You don't have to do what I do. This is just a concept. All right. So, I think that's good. All right, so I already sprayed this pan here. I sprayed it, and then I put some olive oil on the bottom. This is what I do. So I get it all, and this is how it works. Watch. There we go. And I just plop it in there. Now, the last time I made my meatloaf, guys, I didn't put I didn't put red sauce on it or anything. I made it just with brown gravy on the side. My mom, growing up, used to always make it with, not always, but majority of the time, made it with red sauce. This time, tonight, I have a willy for it. So I have marinara sauce in the refrigerator. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I'm going to put on half of it, not even half of it, probably about this much. Because I like the other plain, I like it plain too. I'm going to do about this much with some red sauce on it, guys. It's just like people putting ketchup on it. We put sauce. So, but I'm going to let this cook a good, I don't know, half hour, 30 minutes before I do that. This will cook probably about like 45 minutes. The whole thing will be done. We like our burgers like a little medium rare, but we like this just done, like not meat, not rare, no pink, no pink, but just done. We don't want it overcooked. So, yeah. So it'll cook. I'll watch it, and yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash my hands quick. Then I'm gonna put the mushrooms in with it, because I want the mushrooms to cook a little bit before all that grease comes out, because I want the mushrooms to get a little bit like, crispy. Let me just wash my hands, God. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me tell you, I'll tell you another story. I got a few stories to tell you, I really do. I have a few stories to tell. All right. Trying to think if I should do that, if I should maybe make these separate. I think I'm going to put them in a separate pan, because this is not going to, it's going to be too big. It's too big. All right, let's put this in the oven. Alexa, set the timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Let me get another pan to do where's that pan? The mushrooms, yeah. Perfect. All right. So now all I'm doing is singing those songs. Looks like you made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. Mama took the wrong way. Guys, I love raw mushrooms. Love them. I'm gonna stay with you. Eat raw. Alright. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna salt them yet, because salt brings out the moisture in them, and then I want them to get a little brown first before I do that. So I'll make sure that I salt them after. And put a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of basil, onion, and I'm just gonna mix these up a little bit. More olive oil. And then I'll salt them after. And I'm gonna put some minced garlic on it.
I'm gonna check a minute.
What?
Because I wanna check my oil.
Yeah.
I wanna try a hack that I just saw.
Oh boy.
No, my lights, because they're very dim. They're foggy.
Your lights on?
Yeah. They're a little foggy, like, over the years.
Oh,
And I've
really?
seen this hack before, and I wanna see if it works. Put a little toothpaste on it
Yeah.
and rub it in and wipe it off. They say it works.
Where's my minced garlic? I don't even have any friggin' fresh garlic. What the hell? Oh, because I used it all.
Plug up. Wait a minute. No slipper.
I thought I had minced garlic, guys. I must have used it all. Well, maybe I'll just peel one and do that. But anyway, I'll stick these in right now. Look how it soaks up the olive oil when I put it on it. It doesn't even look like there's olive oil on it, but there is. All right, let's put this in the oven. Okay. All right, we got that. Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes. This way I can check that.
Second timer. 15 minutes. Starting
All
now.
right. Fresh parsley, guys. All right. So I have string beans and asparagus, like I said. Use that. Guys, I'm trying to think if I'm going to show you everything today. I might leave some for tomorrow. Yeah, I just might do that. I showed you the flowers. I showed you, let me wash my hands quick.
I'm gonna check the oil.
All right, guys, was it?
Yeah.
So I just peeled a whole bulb of one of my garlics, please, for the rehearsal dinner you saw. I think I showed you guys. I must have did 40 of them. Anyway, because I don't have any minced garlic left, and I didn't have any of the cloves left, because I used them all the other day. So I'm just gonna cut some of these up. These I'm gonna put back in the jar here. And one day I got to peel more and get them going. But I'm going to put this in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the string beans and the asparagus in a little bit of water, like I do. This pan I use for grilled cheese today, so it's fine. It just has a little couple crumbs in it. I'm not going to worry about it. I put some water in it. The string beans are going to have to be trimmed a little bit. Looks like we made it. Made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. That's it. need to get this under. Alexa, stop. I don't know, I guess that was 15 minutes. I gotta check the mushrooms and put garlic in them. So, guys, thank you for hanging out with me, and you know, I was missing for a few days, but you know me, I hardly ever miss a day. I miss a video once in a blue moon, but I just needed to be in the moment, and I really thought that I was going to be able to video a little bit, and I could have, but I just couldn't. I was like in the moment, and I just didn't even want to have to worry about that, and I just wanted to be present. Because, guys, it went so fast. It's over before you know it. You know how it goes. And I just didn't want to regret anything. And so it was beautiful. Do I cut these, or these are, no, I'm going to leave these. Yeah, I think I'll cut them just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I have some, not that much asparagus, but it's fine for us. It's just the two of us. It's just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. Okay, some salt. All right, let's go throw this out. And I'm not going to throw the bag out because I think I can reuse the bag for something else. Because why not? Everything is so freaking expensive. You got to reuse things, guys. You have to. So, let's see here. Wait. And then we'll finish up the garlic, and I'll get the mushrooms out and check on those. I need new hot, what are they called? These things, whatever the frick they're called. I need new ones. They're disgusting. They're old, and you know, you can only clean them so much, and I just need good ones. Like I bought them at Walmart, and they still weren't that great. They were still not that great. See how, look how this gives off such water. The mushrooms are just they give off so much water that's why I didn't put salt on them, because where the hell is that thing? Because in the beginning, I can't use that. In the beginning, you know, look at that. Oh, it looks so good. So yummy. Yummy. Yeah, guys, the chicken marsala. Oh my God, it came out so good. The mushrooms, oh, so good. I have some marsala wine left. I might even pour a little bit on there because it's so yummy. Let's just cut up some of this. Guys, so many good things have come out of Julie's wedding. You know, I can't say specifics. I mean, I can say specifically, but, you know, family, issues that were upon us. So much has been resolved because of the wedding. And it just really made my heart warm that there are people in my life again that I never thought really would be in my life again. You know, I always, you know, knew that like I never lost love for them, you know, people that I was estranged with. But it just was, there was no relationship. And because of Julie's wedding, it just brought out a lot of things that really have become settled and aired out and fixed and just, you know, moving forward. And it's really, really, really nice. It really is very nice. So, you know, a lot of good. A lot of good. Okay, so I'm going to salt these now, just because they need a little bit of salt. Need a little bit of salt. I'm always missing my phone. If I can tell you the stuff that I lost, you have no idea the stuff that I lost. My whole, where, I don't know. I've lost my, I had this little black box that had all my credit cards and a driver's license in it. That's disappeared. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know where it is. It's disappeared. I had to cancel my debit card. Now I have to get a new license. It's a freaking nightmare. I don't know where it is. And I took my, let me put this back in there. I took my, diabetic tester with me to the venue, you know, to the thing, because I just wanted to have it with me just in case I had any issues or anything like that. And, I can't find it anywhere. So I don't know what happened to that. So I lost that. I lost my wallet and my credit card thing. So it's like, I don't know what happened. I really don't. Everything was so misheveled. I don't know. So, oh, and also Jennifer's raincoat we can't find either. Which I left, I hung it up in the venue. I don't know if somebody took it. I don't know what happened, but it's missing. So, her raincoat that I just bought her like a month ago is gone. So, I don't know what, yeah. So, hopefully these things will show up. It doesn't matter. Well, I pray my little wallet shows up, because my license, like the credit cards and that kind of stuff is okay, because it can be, you know, I can get new ones, which I already canceled my debit card, and I have to call my credit card company to do that. But other than that, I want my license, because, I mean, well, I'll just do it online. I'll just get a replacement online, but it's just the point. Yeah, so there's just been a lot of hoopla. A lot of hoopla going on with everything. Yeah. So, I'm going to continue my quotes today, guys. I think I left off on like day 17. So I'm just going to continue, like we took a break. I'm just going to continue on like day 18. Whatever day I left off on, I will continue the next day. So it's 30 days of the love quotes. The hope quotes, I mean. And I'm just calling it hope quotes. It doesn't all pertain to hope. It's, you know, compassion, love, hope, faith, all that. I'm just calling it hope quotes this time. The next 30 days will be something else. But I will continue today. Sorry, guys, about that. But like I said, I was just out there for a couple of days. And that's okay. I needed to be present, and I thank you guys so much for understanding and for you guys really encouraging me to do that, because it made me feel better about it. I didn't feel as guilty, you know, not being present. So thank you for that. All right, so I'm going to put this gravy. This is how many cups of water? Is it still 1 cup of water? Yeah, 1 cup of cold water. Like I said, when I make my gravy, if you're new here, I've always said this, I always add a little bit more water. It's only me and him, so 1 package is enough. But I definitely add more water to it, and if I have to thicken it up a little bit, I do. If I had like a roast or something, I would add a little bit of the juice, but I'm not going to do that because I have chopped meat, which is 80-20, which will be too fatty. There's too much grease in there, so I won't do that. But you can always add a bouillon and add a little bit more water if you don't want to add another packet of gravy. Or you can add a little bit more of the packet of the gravy, but I don't want to open it. I hate when I open it. I end up most of the time not using it, but no, I do. I put it in a Ziploc bag. So either one, you can do that, guys. So cold water, I'm not gonna measure it. It's it's 1 cup of water, but I'm gonna do, like I said, probably like a cup and a half. And that's just to make a little bit more gravy. So I'm gonna actually put this over here. Keep it on low because I have a tendency to overflow my gravy. I walk away from it, and then there it goes. And then guess what I'm doing? Well, hubby usually does the cleaning after we eat, because I cook and he cleans. But then the oven gets destroyed, and it happens a lot. So try not to do that. I'm gonna give it a little mix, and I'm gonna put some seasonings in the gravy. Even though it's brown gravy seasoned already, probably I put my own little stuff in it. Salt, very important. Not that much because it has a lot of sodium in it. A lot of pepper in my gravy. Love it. Some garlic and some onion powder. And that's what I put in. Onion, garlic, and then just let this come to a little simmer. And this should be enough because I'm going to also put red gravy on top of the other thing. I'm going to show you. Now, Alexa, stop. I have marinara sauce. Oh wait, this isn't it. What sauce is this? Is it sauce from that? Wait 1 second. I have some leftover. I had my own little marinara sauce left over, but I have leftover marinara sauce from the meatballs that we got for the rehearsal dinner. Oh, so good. And I love it. So I'm not going to waste it. I'm not going to waste it anyway, even if I didn't use it on this. I'll freeze it, or we still have meatballs left over. But this won't go to waste. But I'm going to put this on one side of the meatloaf because I love it. And it is so good. Mmm. So yummy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. So good. All right, let me check these because I don't want these to get like overly cooked. I like my stuff a little al dente. So what I'm gonna do is, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Let me show you what I'm gonna do. My husband likes his asparagus a little bit softer, and I like mine having a little bit of a crunch. So I'm gonna heat a little bit up. For him, I'm gonna let a little bit, his asparagus cook a little bit. Cook a little bit longer. Oh no, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I am gonna do that, but I'm not gonna use water. I'm gonna put them in just like this. Let me just put this light on, guys, for 1 minute. Okay, I'm gonna put some asparagus in here for him, and the rest will be mine. Mine, oh mine. Just dumping the rest of the water in here. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little piece of butter. Guys, when I cook, I make such a mess. I don't care. Butter. Come on, really? I'm going to put some of the garlic in here. Ooh. Love making a mess. Just what I do. A little bit in his. A little bit more here. A little bit. A little bit. And I'm just going to let these saute a couple minutes with some, I put some salt, with some garlic, even though I put fresh garlic in, I'm gonna put fresh garlic powder in here. I'm gonna put garlic powder in here, a little bit of onion. And this isn't gonna cook too long, this is only gonna cook a couple of minutes. His is gonna cook a little bit longer because like I said, he likes his, you know, on the softer side. All right, let's get the meatloaf out so I can put the sauce. Gosh, I can put the sauce on it. Just want the garlic to get a little bit like crispy, and then I'm gonna shut it. And Bill, you gonna have string beans?
No,
Nah, yeah, yeah. So you see all this like grease now in here? What? You're fresh. So I'm going to, I want to take some of this grease out because I'm going to put the sauce in here too, and I don't want it to be like, see, that's the thing with like 80-20. All right, this is going to be done. This is going to be hard now. Let me see this. All right, let me just do this. That's the thing with the 80-20, or any meat, you know, if it's not really lean, it's gonna give off a lot of grease, but that's what makes it freaking flavorful, so I don't care. All right, so then what we're gonna do is, let's do this. All right, guys, so you guys can see this. Woo! So I'm gonna I'll do this side and just put this like this. It's all right if there's a little bit on it, you know. This is how my mom did it. Oh, I miss my mom. I missed my mom this weekend. And my dad. Sucks. Alright. Grated cheese. Looks like we made it. Okay. Alright, let's put this back in the oven now. Alright, this is done. Let's see, it's his. Oh, I got a little string bean in there. This is off, so that's done. And let's put this back in there. Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
There are no timers.
Oh, there are no timers. Okay. This has probably got like another 15, 20 minutes. Yummy. Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
And then we're going to
79.
eat, guys. All right. Let me get my quote, and we'll do that while I'm waiting for everything to be done. Guys, I took the mushrooms out. If you ever want to like flavor your stuff up with something different or whatever, add a little grated cheese to it. I'm not kidding. Grated cheese is awesome. I added to so much stuff. So I just took it out. It's still hot. I'm going to put a little bit of grated cheese. And I'm also going to put a little bit of butter and mix it up. You don't have to. I'm just saying. It's a good little add-on. And I like it. But you don't have to. So yummy. yummy. So yummy. Yummo. These are just about done for him. These are done for me. I'm gonna put a little piece of butter in there. And I'm gonna heat the water up for the mashed potatoes. All I gotta do is heat up 2 cups of water, mix it with the mash, and put a little butter, salt and pepper. And it doesn't, this one doesn't, I don't think calls for milk, but I'm gonna put milk in it. Does it call, some of them call for milk, some of them don't. No, this is just the water. But I always like to put a little either cream or a little milk in there. So I got stuff to show you, but I don't know whether to show it to you tomorrow. Let me think. You know what? I don't know what I'm doing because I was supposed to do the quote. I was supposed to do the hope quote. I'll be back in 1 second. Crazy. All right, guys. So I have 2 that I want to do, kind of go into one another. So I want to do this. This is out of the Hope book. Good night, guys. Out of the Hope book. I'm going to say this, okay? Now, this one, I was debating whether to put the Lord's name in it, but just, I'm going to read it and then I'll talk about it after. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. I'm going to read it again because you know I like to read them twice. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. Then the next one. And sometimes against all odds, against all logic, we still hope. And sometimes against all odds, against all logic, we still hope. Now, the first one that I've said, those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Now, if you don't look up to the Lord for strength, you don't have to. You could still have hope. I'm just reading this because I believe that. Like, I believe my person that I go to for me, my life, my soul, is the Lord. If you don't believe in the Lord, you're up to you. If you believe in the universe, you can say believe in yourself, whatever. You don't have to believe in the Lord to believe that to have hope, because like I say in my other verse, when you have hope, you have everything. If you have hope, you can get up every morning and maybe go for the things you want to go for, or there's always hope when you can get up in the morning or get up in the afternoon, whenever you get up, whatever. There's always hope, but you don't have to look to the Lord. So I'm just saying the Lord because that's what I believe, and it happens to be in this book. But it doesn't mean you have to go to the Lord. It just means you can have hope. Okay, guys? I just want to make that clear because I don't ever want to push God on anybody, because some people just don't believe, or they're not Christian, or they're not whatever. You can believe whatever you want. Whatever God you go to, or if it's not even a God or whatever, is up to you, okay? And the other one, and sometimes all against odds, against all logic, we still hope. Just like that, to me, is so telling, because even though like I'm worried about something right this minute, and I say against all odds, like that it's gonna debilitate me, and I don't want it to debilitate me, I'm still trying my best to have hope that it's not going to do that. You know what I mean? So even all against odds, still try to find that hope in that whole scenario, because like I said, if you have hope, it'll make your day and your life and other people's lives go much easier. And it'll make your soul not hate and not hurt and all of that. So always have hope, guys, okay? That's the thing. Always, please, 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 even if it's a little, have a little hope. It helps, okay? All right, that's what I wanted to say about that. Alexa, stop. I'm gonna heat up the water for the mashed potatoes. That's for the chopped meat. I need 2 cups of water. That Alexa was for the meatloaf. Okay. We're gonna heat up the water, and then we're gonna eat. I'm gonna check the meatloaf. I'm pretty sure it's done. Let's check the meatloaf with the thermometer. If I can find it. Let's put this light on here. Let's get the. I told you I took the mushrooms out. Let's check the meatloaf. I hate when you have towels in the oven. Don't like it. All right. God, it gave us so much more grease. I think it's got to be 145. I think. Alexa, what does meatloaf have to be done at?
Meatloaf is considered safe to eat when it has reached an internal temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit.
Right, okay, yeah, this is done. It's done. It's done. Yeah. There's nothing like meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Pure comfort freaking food. Pure. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Yeah. Yummo. Looks like I can't get these songs out of my head from the wedding. All I'm doing is singing these songs. Look how far we've come, my baby. Might have took a long way. I bet we'll get there someday. They said, I bet they'll never make it. Just look at us moving. The DJ, guys, was amazing. The flowers were amazing. It just was an amazing day. You guys are probably tired of me talking about it. Let me know in the comments down below if you are, because some people are probably going to say, oh, Linda, you told me. I don't know. That's just me. I'm just thinking that. But everybody looked like they wanted to really know about it. So. Let me get a bowl for the mash. So yeah, I'll put them right in this bowl here. Let's put a little piece of butter. Get a piece of butter. I'll use this knife to cut a meatloaf with. Let's put butter. Put this in. We'll put a little milk. Let me get the milk out. Milk's weighing out of my league, out of my way, so I'm just going to put a little bit of half and half. Let's get the water. Guys, they said, I bet they'll never make it. Look at us moving. Guys, Jenny's speech was freaking adorable. Oh my God. So adorable. I'm going to see if I can insert that little video. Of her speech. If not, I'm going to tell you what her speech, what she said. It was the most cutest thing. And I helped her, but she wrote it. Like, she told me what she wanted, and it was like 3 sentences, not even. And she just killed it. It was so sweet. I flubbed mine. I had mine written down, and I flubbed it a little bit. But, you know, it was nerve-wracking. I was a little nervous, you know? But it was fine. But it just didn't come out as perfect as I wanted. But, you know, what are you going to do? Okay. All right. Look at this freaking meatloaf. The gravy's done. Everything is done. The oven is off now. And that's it. Dinner is ready. In about, what, maybe 45? Dinner's ready.
Yay.
He's coming. All right, I'm going to make my plate, guys, and then I'll be back. All right, guys, so here is my plate of mashed potatoes. I think the mashed potatoes got a little bit runny because I put a little bit, you know, of that cream in it. So what? It's delicious. But here's my meatloaf with my red sauce, guys. So excited. How's the meatloaf, Bill? Good?
Very good.
So nice and moist. So that's it, guys. All right, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to put some pictures, more pictures in here. If I repeat some pictures that was on the collage, I'm sorry, but you know, the way my head goes, so it might just happen, but hopefully I won't. And if I do, you'll see them double. I don't know. So I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me and hanging around, waiting for everything. And don't forget to hit that subscriber button, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow, and I so appreciate it. Trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So let's help me out, guys, and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And guys, I just want to say God bless Jenny Apple. She's in her last stages of stage 4 non-cell lung cancer. From that means that she didn't get it from smoking. Anyway, she's such a young girl, 35 years old with 2 kids. Just really sad. Please, please, please pray for her family, for peace and all of that. And just go check her channel out, Jenny Apple, if you want to see just a beautiful love story. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I'll see you on the next video.
Sorry.
Sorry. Love you guys. Bye.